Excerpt. Waiting for payday. Waiting for payday. Deliah Linsay Adams. Chapter 1. It is the same every time, the jolt back to his body, the cold gasp and then the stillness, so soft and sweet, a total antithesis to the raw fear of being out there. He lies still, feeling the soft puffiness of the pillow and knows that it has happened again. He feels safe once more knowing that he is back in his warm bed. Lewis has had the same recurring dream of falling out of the night sky for many years. As much as he can never remember why he is falling or where from, he can never figure out if he is a passenger in a vehicle or just whizzing through space like a disembodied entity. He has been having this dream for as long as he can remember, starting in childhood, at least twice a week, yet every time it seems as frightening as the last. He hates the feeling of falling into his bed from a million miles above, as if losing his body and having to find it again. The experience is much like being the only passenger in an out-of-control train, with no driver, unable to brake and not knowing when it will crash. He is unable to scream or express his fear in any way, so he braces himself, then lands with a jolt, waking up breathless and frightfully cold. As soon as he finds his breath, he loses the memory, but every night at exactly the same time, he returns to his bed, or maybe his body, he is never sure. All he remembers is the blackness of abyss and the feeling of being completely alone, detached, without anyone to call for help. He tries to call, but the sound of his voice does not carry. In fact, he is not sure if he is able to open his mouth or not. His thoughts seem blocked. His emotions seem deflected back to nothingness. It is so dark that he touches his eyes every time to check if they are open, but it does not matter, they might as well not be, because what is there to see? The darkness is thick, so thick that it carries his body as if by water, but Lewis knows it is not water because he is completely dry and warm. Why is he always alone, he wonders. Why does no one ever appear, even just in the distance? He knows that it would be natural to be afraid of such an experience, but he is not able to conjure up any emotions. It could be that he is inside a capsule of some sort, but as soon as he thinks he has figured it out, he drops back into his bed without any recall of how or what lies between there and Earth. He only feels the fear when he recalls the experience, which is often. His mind is a tangle of conjecture that gives rise to tension so severe that he cries like a baby with every recall. He has often tried to dream consciously to analyze the experience, halting scenes like clips in a slideshow, but he sees nothing different. It is lack of deviation that freaks him out. He has visions of being incarcerated in an insane asylum. He had better to be careful not to share this with anyone, but he need not worry, for he does not have any friends. Lewis became a loner when his parents died and everyone he knew moved away. Want to read more? Click the link below.